Good afternoon, guys. What a beautiful day. I live here in East Tennessee, and these days like this are kind of numbered, so I don't have a whole lot of time to play with trucks. It's middle of September, and of course, we got a few more weeks, I'm hoping, of nice weather where you don't have to wear long sleeves or worry about frost yet, but it's coming here in just the next few weeks. Leaves are already looking tired on the trees and wanting to change to yellow and orange and then fall off. But y'all's not tuning in for weather, are you? Today, I'm going to get this 78 C10 truck, Billy James. I always name my trucks Billy James. I'm going to take it to the front yard, and I'm going to start playing with it. I'm going to try to two-tone this truck the best that I can. So, let's see. Dang, I forgot about all this back in here. I need to put these tires in the back of a left turn bill here. I forgot about that. Sometimes I think about, sometimes I think about taking these wheels and tires off of left turn bill. I don't know if I have 4 of these. I probably don't have any good tires either, but sometimes I think about just running stock steel wheels with the little dog dish hubcap. I believe that's the way this truck was born. Of course, all I got from left turn bill, the truck, was this and this, and I just had, they was all mismatched. But these hubcaps right here, I was thinking about maybe I'd like to have some wider ones. Anyway, that's another story. Let's stay focused, Jimmy. Okay, I'm going to see how quick this truck will start, and I'm going to pull it to the front yard here in just a minute. And you know what? If I'm smart, I'll go ahead and take these tires out and put them in left turn bill. That'd be the smart thing to do, because I've got a plan is, in case you're new to the channel, I'm going to always rattle can my trucks. I'm going to rattle can all this red. I think it's cherry, something cherry red. Leave this part white, paint it red down here. Leave the top white, paint the hood, paint the bed, and all that stuff red. That's what my wife, Mrs. PIB, wants to do to it. Let's see, I'll have to paint all this red. There's a lot to do, and it's going to take me several days to do it. So, I'll pause this here, and I'll go ahead and get these tires put over here in left turn bill, because I wasn't thinking. See y'all in a bit. Phew, that was an adventure. Getting all these out of here and putting them in here in left turn bill. Oh my. Anyway, if you didn't know, I got bad knees, so that was a real struggle. But I got it. My wife is wanting me to have knee surgery, and I don't know. If y'all have had knee surgery, let me know. I'm just not real keen on getting it done, but I might have to. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can start this truck, 78 C10 Billy James. This turned out to be a pretty good old truck. Hadn't started it in several weeks, and I haven't left turn bill either. But once it gets gas to the carburetor, it should crank right up. Got my mouse traps in here. It's getting that time of year where mice and everything else starts looking for a place to live during the winter months. And mice will eat your wiring and everything else. So I'm trying to prevent all that. Let it warm up here for just a minute. Boy, it's hot in this metal building, I'll tell you what. Hot, hot, hot. I'm going to try to ease this. I'm trying to get this truck, it's late afternoon if I didn't tell you. I'm trying to get this thing up to the front yard on the concrete so I can pull it in the metal building when I get done playing with it. And then in the mornings I don't have to get out here in all this wet grass and all this other stuff and you know, play with the truck. Come on, buddy. Well, this turned out to be a little dandy truck right here. My wife is not here, Mrs. PIB, because she has went walking with her friends, and that's fine. I like walking too, but I just can't walk much with my knees. Let it run for just a minute because it's been a few weeks since I started it. I guess I'll do like I done the 78 GMC truck Shannon. I got some blue painter's tape, made a straight line all the way around. When I find that trim, I might have to buy new, I'm not sure. I'm trying to find used. When I find the trim, I'll put it on here on the bed. This truck's going to take a lot of work to get it in good shape again, as far as when I get done painting it, it'll look much better. But this is what I was trying to explain to you in the garage. I'm going to repaint all this white. This is all going to be red. Door be red. This all be white. Of course, the hood will be red. Down through here have to be red. There's a lot to do when you're rattle canning. A lot of taping up, and that's the part I hate. I hate taping. That takes longer than anything. Of course, I got to paint all this red. And should be for a lot of fun. No, really, I don't mind painting or anything. It's just the taping up is what I hate. I just hate that. But we got some. Well, let me show you. This is what I'm going to use for the white. Down through here, I'm just going to repaint the whole top, and down through here where I want it to be white, I'm going to paint it white. And this is the color I'm going to use. I have to go with this color because we went to Walmart, Lowe's, we went every place, and they had the most of this color, the most. So I got every can they had. I'd rather have too much as not enough. Normally it takes me about, turn this off. Okay, normally it takes me about 14 or 15 cans of spray paint to do a truck. You know, so I'm going to try. This is not the exact color, I know that. But this is the best I can do. I mean, I have to go with what we have in the small town next to me that has paint. paint for some reason is extremely hard to come by. I can't figure it out, but seems like a lot of things that were common just about 2 years ago are now hard to find. So that's what I'm going with. I wish it was a little bit darker. I wish that it matched the interior a little bit better, but this is just what we got. What the color my wife was wanting to use, I think it's called Sunrise Red. They only had like 5 cans. So I'm just going to go with this and make the best of the situation. I mean, do with what you got, I guess. And like I said, all this old truck, I'll tell you, it's had a rough life, and everything on this truck is, poor old thing ain't never had nothing new, as far as I know, since I've had it. I mean, I've just tried. This truck was totaled wrecked. The front end, everything that you see, most 90% of the panels on this truck are off of other trucks or wrecked trucks. So, like I said, this old truck's been down the road and been drove rough. The guy, Billy James, used to be a NASCAR driver. I'll tell this story again in case you're new to the channel. He was friends with Dale Earnhardt, and he was a NASCAR driver, and he became he had some events that happened in his life, and they just kind of evolved into worse and worse. So he would outrun the law in this truck. Not with this motor and stuff in here. This makes the second motor and transmission that since I've had the truck, had put in. But it's got a good motor and transmission in it now. But anyway, this is off of a junkyard truck. The doors and the fenders is off of another truck that I found in another county on Marketplace. And then I wound up buying a wrecked truck that had been hitting the front end really hard and totaled it, bent the frame and everything. Totaled the wrecked truck. So the wrecked truck that I bought donated the bed and all the insides that I just showed you. It donated the seat, donated the dash. I found a receipt for this dash. This is not a cover lay. This is the real thing. It's like nearly $400 for this dash. I mean, it's super nice. And the wrecked truck that I bought donated the carpet. It's donated, that truck, golly, it's been worth its weight in gold because it's donated so much to this truck. This truck was blue on the insides, but I had to go with red because that's what I had. That's what everything I found, you know, the junkyard truck, the wrecked truck, excuse me, had the red. So I had to go with it. Now this truck's still rough. I mean, it's not no showpiece or nothing, but you know, it's from its beginnings when I first got it. You know, it's come a super long way. So I want to thank, once again, I want to thank GM 1038 and Charlie for putting the motor and transmission in. Charlie's his dad. His name's Brian. Check him out on YouTube, would you? GM 1038 on YouTube. He is one of my best friends. Also, one of my best friends is Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop. He is on Facebook. Gas Axe Chop Shop. Axe is A-X-E. Put new cab corners in, rockers. I mean, they pieced it together at Tim's at Gas Axe Chop Shop. The bed and everything. Oh my goodness. Tim put the exhaust on it. I mean, this thing was come from nothing. And Brian told me, I know I've told y'all this before, but if you're a new person, I'm telling you, the whole front end on this truck was messed up. The frame was good, but everything else was junk. Didn't have a motor and transmission. Didn't have much left. It was best used for a parts truck. And Brian told me, he said, Jimmy, please don't fix this truck. And I probably should have heeded his advice, but I'm not real bright. I'm not real bright at all, so wound up putting tons of money in this, and it doesn't take long to get head over heels So this is where we're at today. I got a lot to do here. Brian's want me to change this hood because it's got this place here where it's cracked, split, whatever, that they're notorious for doing if you don't keep the hood hinges oiled up, WD oil, something. When you shut these hoods, you need to push back and down. Push back toward the windshield and down, and that kind of strengthens it a little bit. But there's a lot of real estate right here, and it's awfully bad to crack. Somebody before me's already braced it, so it won't get no worse. But I mean, somebody did have the, that screw's loose. That one is too. Anyway, Brian's wanting me to put a different hood on it. I'll just show you what the truck looks like. But I'll go with this for now. This truck's got new brakes, new brake lines. Everything you can imagine, like you was building a car or a truck from scratch. This truck has it. You know, it runs good. And, you know, I really like it so far. I just get sidetracked a lot and get started doing other projects. So, see, we put bumper guards on it. I think that's a new bumper. That's a new bumper. Bought new bumpers for it. Got a new sport bumper for the back. Still got a sticker on it, I see. New sport bumper, the brackets, the license plate bracket. If you go to buy this stuff, guys, you'll see how quick it adds up. Of course, I had to get new wheels and tires. Of course, you know, lowering kit. And I think, you know, I might lower this just a hair bit more. It needs to come down just a little bit more. I don't remember what lowering kit or you know what. I don't remember what it is, but I think if it's lowered down just another, I don't know. It just needs to be lowered down a little bit. Give a little bit of a attitude, you know, with a rake. I kind of like a rake. You can kind of see it's raked a little bit, but that's what I'd like to do. We'll just see how all this plays out. Of course, money is the big factor, isn't it? So, anyway, I'm going to get busy, see what I can come up with. In case I don't come back to this, I might end the video here and then start anew, because this video I'm just now looking is almost 15 minutes long. It's pretty long. Longer than that. So, you're watching Primer at its Best. If you'd like to subscribe, I would appreciate it. I'm on Instagram, Primer at its Best. Facebook, Primer at its Best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. And, you know, I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe to both my channels. Help me out a whole bunch. I don't know what it is, but, you know, I just try to do the best I can here and working in this driveway, and I hope y'all understand. So, don't forget, if you have an old car or an old truck, as you can see, I'm not real I'm not real particular. If you have an old car or an old truck that you'd like for me to put on my YouTube channel, Primer at its Best, please send me a video. You can do that by going to primeratitsbest@comcast.net, or you can go to Instagram Messenger, Primer at its Best, or Facebook Messenger, Primer at its Best. Send me a video 2 or 3 minutes long, and if you're not done talking or showing what you're talking about, stop the video, do another one 2 or 3 minutes, and send it to me, and my wife can piece it together and make it one long video. Once again, some people seem to forget this, and it causes my wife a lot of grief. Please, no music. No music, no foul language, please. And don't forget to turn your phone this way, not up and down, this way. And that way we'll get a full screen on the video when we post it on my YouTube channel. My wife will inform you and let you know when your video is up. We put them up in the order that we get them. So, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, I got PIB's Swap and Shop. If you have some old parts or you're looking for an old part for your truck or car, doesn't have to be a truck, an old car, you know, something, if you're needing something that you're not able to find, send me a video of what you're looking for, describe it, along with your, maybe like your name and phone number, where somebody, if they have that part, they can contact you directly, you know, and just, it'll be on PIB's Swapping Shop. I enjoy trying to help other people, guys, and I hope that y'all will help me by sending in your videos. I know there's a lot of my subscribers that have cars and trucks, but for some reason they're not sending them to me, and I sure would appreciate it if you would. This takes, what, like I said, 3 or 4 minutes, you know, a minute to press send, and that's about it. So, I mean, it just takes a minute of your time. I sure would appreciate it. My wife and I enjoy looking at all that kind of stuff. Okay. Y'all have a blessed day. Catch you in the next one. God bless y'all. The Lord is in charge, and He's made a beautiful day today. Hope He's watching over you too. God bless y'all. See you later.